Draymond, how long did it take you guys to get past OKC and onto this series?
Not very long. Obviously we took that next day off and then came in for film later that day, and then we move on. It's definitely a fun series to play in, and obviously excited to win. But with the finals, you're 1-7. The finals are right there. You got to move on quickly.
What happened to you guys in game 3 and 4 against OKC that you straightened out and you got to keep from happening again?
We just got to come out and play with energy from the start. I think even last year in the finals, the whole thing about the finals where everything's just so much different, it kind of got us. But now we know what to expect. Everything feels a little more normal now. So that'll be key for us coming out, guns blazing to start this series.
Ray, what do you see as your main responsibilities in dealing with their front court?
Rebounding the basketball, number one. They're a very good offensive rebounding team, so making sure we do that. And then, they're really essentially 4 out, 1 in. So whether I'm at the 5, obviously it's holding the paint down. If I'm at the 4, guarding the three-point line, really. They put Kevin Love in the post a little bit, but not as much as he's at the three-point line. So I think it'll be more importantly on the defensive end. We take care of that. Offensively, everything will just flow the way it flows.
Andre's intelligence. Coach Kerr talks about him being one of the smartest players he's ever been around. Instincts on both ends of the floor. And how does he stay ready day after day to do whatever role?
He's a true professional. He's always ready to do whatever he has to do. Whether that's knocking some shots down one game, whether that's locking somebody up the next game, he's always ready. And Andre's one of those guys that he's in here, whenever I come back at night, he's always here. It's like he's one of those guys that put the work in. He's in the weight room every single day. That put the work in and always stays ready. And he is one of the smartest players I've ever been in.
What's the feeling, I guess, heading into this game when compared to game 1 of the finals last year? How much more prepared are you guys, and how different is it for you?
It's way different. Like I said, this year it's more prepared off the court than on the court. At the end of the day, when you step on the court, it's still a game. Still trying to follow a game plan. You're still trying to do the necessary things that you have to do that to win a basketball game. But I think it's off the court that's way different. You know how to family travel. All this stuff now, whereas like last year, everything was just like, now, like yesterday with the whole media after practice, having to practice at Oracle, you understand all that stuff now, whereas you didn't before. So I think all that's the biggest difference rather than the game itself.
Draymond, last year, I know that Coach Kerr and Luke Walton did a lot of sharing of that process to make the finals real with you because they've been there. What have they done for you guys this year? Have they done talking more or not as much?
I haven't done much talking about the finals at all because, they just say we know what to expect now. And obviously good that, pretty much got the same team.
Why is that?
With the exception of a few guys. Andy's been in the finals, a couple times now, so it's not a big difference for him. So it's that makes all the difference. Just being there before. Just like they say, experience is life's greatest teacher. Kind of runs hand in hand with this.
What do you think?
Excuse me?
The impact of the three-point game.
I think, obviously both teams gets up a lot of threes, so defending the three will be very important. I think what's being not talked about right now and underrated is transition defense because transition leads to threes. So, that'll be very important. And, the team who guards the three-point line the best should have an advantage.
Great. And I'm curious, is that something that just came organically, and all this right here, is this something that you had to grow accustomed to, or it comes naturally?
Regardless of what people say is natural, you still have to grow in it, because it's different, so it's kind of just the way the cards played out, you kind of play with the hand you were dealt, and, the way that our team is just kind of the way it worked out for me.
Have you had a talk with yourself about staying in the series, not getting suspended?
No.
But you have to,
No.
You must be aware of it, right?
I'm aware, but life goes on.